everybody, to another episode of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg, and of course, the F stands for food. We are the food show that you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors, of course, Patty Kelly's, 154 Washington Street in Peabody, at Patty Kelly's on Instagram. Monday and Wednesday nights, they do karaoke and brunch on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, noon to 3. Open every single night to 1 in the morning. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Channel Maca Brewing, Ben Franklin Printco, Nick's Place, and all their locations. More on them throughout the show. Andy, how are you doing, sir?
I was fantastic all day until around 12:30.
What happened?
I got myself lunch.
Go on.
I have a real life and a real job, and I drive around the North Shore, and I eat wherever I am. And I had to travel between Saugus and Reading today, and my navigation brought me down this little dead end, this little street that came out in Billy's Roast Beef, not a sponsor.
No.
Was directly in front of me. And I said, it's been a while since I gave old Billy a ride. We'll stop on in, get ourselves a sandwich. I ordered it. I paid for it.
Keep talking. I'm going to just kind of walk
I can keep talking. I ordered my junior roast beef three-way, and I paid for it. It was so simple. And then it came out, and it was beautiful. It was perfect. It was the angels were singing. It was warm. It was fresh. It was pink. It was covered in sauce, cheese, mayo. The bun was griddled beautifully. Everything was nice. And I gave it a review, and I gave it an honest review. And I gave it a 9. It was a 9 out of 10. 9 beef all day. I can't make it not a 9. I'm not going to lie and say it was a fucking 7 because it was good. I don't know the person who took my order. I don't know her. She was spicy.
Yeah.
I didn't know the kid slicing the beef as far as I know. I don't know if he knows. I don't know anybody. I knew the guy on the way back. He has the greatest name in all of beefs. His name is Socrates. He owns Billy's.
Okay.
But he wasn't involved. I just saw Socrates hanging out back. I didn't even talk to him. I just saw him.
Yeah.
And I reviewed it honestly and gave it the 9. And all of a sudden, I get accused of being paid for the review.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing, Mike. In the roast beef game, there isn't a special roast waiting for me if I choose to come in. They serve what they have. They don't have this special fucking 6-pound bottom round waiting for fucking Ferg to show up. If they have it, they slice it.
Right.
Now, I don't know if they moved one off the slicer that wasn't perfect and put the freshie on. I don't know. I'm not back there.
Okay.
No one talked to me. No one said, hey, Ferg, because that happens sometimes. I get acknowledged.
Yeah, sure.
I ordered my sandwich. I paid, got my fresca and my fucking sandwich and walked outside.
You're a recognizable human being, especially with shirts like that.
I would never wear this shirt to a roast beef shop. I want to be left the fuck alone for the most part. I do appreciate being recognized and maybe getting a better sandwich for that reason. I'm not going to lie. That's fucking awesome. I get mostly good beefs because of this big fucking dumb head.
Yep.
But I don't know. So it's good. I give it a 9. And I got this. I post it and I get accusations that I'm on the fucking take. How much do they pay for that review? Oh, I paid them.
See, okay. I did see. I forget. I don't know who commented. I did see the comment because I saw the beef. It was right before I left to drive home today. I saw the picture of it. I'm like, oh, that looks like a damn good fucking Billy's roast beef. Good for them because over the years, especially when we've done the March Madness, the Beef Madness tournament, they've been faltering the last couple of years. I remember the last time I was there, but again, the last time I was there, I brought a fucking camera crew, so of course it's going to be top shelf. And I had no problem telling everybody that, of course, we brought a fucking camera crew. They wanted to look their best because at that time got a lot of the same shit. Well, it's only that because of the camera crew. You're goddamn right. It's only looks like that because of the camera crew.
Mike, last time I was there, I brought a camera crew.
Right.
And I don't have a TV show.
Exactly. Why not?
I had to get permission to film with some. We did a thing. We did a knockoff of the
one bite.
One bite. Yeah, the one bite thing. I brought people.
Yeah.
That's the last time I was there. It's been a fucking over a year.
Was it Dan Bob that posted the picture of this is what they really look like?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking Dan Bob. Oh, chill. Okay. Relax. You got a bad beef. They didn't recognize you, fucking dumbhead. Sorry. Or they served what they have, and I got lucky.
Here's the thing. it could be one of a few things. Before we get into the commentary of the group and your integrity and all that bullshit, it could be a few things. One, you could have just got very lucky and they just that was just a good beef.
Sure.
Two, as you said, people do recognize you, especially in that industry. And maybe they did see you, or maybe someone saw you and blah, blah, blah. No, let's make sure it's right because they know where it's going.
Yes.
And believe it or not, sir, your word holds a bit of weight. As silly as that might sound.
I know.
It's something you just gotta accept. You hold a little bit of weight in the more in the upper torso area, but still
mostly around my dick. There's tons of weight just lurking, and my balls are huge.
There's just a big gut sitting on my little dick.
I got these balls. I tell you.
Okay, we'll talk about Nick's salad dressing.
What a commercial!
But yeah, so it could be one of those things. But go on. So. How? So it must have, for you to bring that up, because you get called out on that a lot. People, anytime you go to Jamie's or whatever, they're paying. They were paying us for a couple months, but they didn't like.
But they weren't paying for reviews. They were paying for.
This sponsorship show.
When I give Jamie's an 8.3 after I cash a check for money, that means I have what you call integrity. It wasn't a 9. Even though they pay for our sponsorship here, it wasn't a 9. It's a fucking 8.3. I review channel marker beers on the craft beer page.
Yes, you do.
They don't always get 98.37 out of fucking 99.2 like other people.
Sure.
They get what they get. This beer right now, Turn of the Tides Double IPA. I reviewed it last night. I gave it an 8.8. It's a damn good beer. But it's not their best beer. It's not the best beer I've ever had.
I think that's the one that I had when I was there.
It's a damn good beer, but again,
beer fest,
you just need to, when you review something, as I do, I'm a professional reviewer, as you know.
Simmer down now.
Now, I'm a professional reviewer. I put extra decimal points on things. Like today's Billy's beef, I said it was a 9 point. I put 12 zeros and a 1.
There you go.
To the millionth degree, a 1. But here's the thing. I don't care if you call me fat, stupid, big head, a joke maybe half-assed at my... Did you get, when you say to me, did you get paid for this review? And then double down saying that I stopped reviewing Jamie's because they changed owners and stopped paying me. One, the new owners were paying us.
The new owners were the ones paying us. The old owners were not the ones paying us.
I've reviewed Jamie's 3 times in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, not like I was there daily. Like, oh, come to Jamie's like some people are. Like these people that get sponsored. Oh, suck this dick every fucking day. No, I don't suck the dick every day. I go where I'm busy. I'm too fucking busy to go anywhere on purpose. I was actually heading to Anthony's in Reading today.
Right.
Because the job I was going to work at was in Reading.
Right. But
I saw Billy's and said, fuck. And here's the thing. Anthony's is probably going to be better than Billy's. But you know what? I haven't been to Billy's in months.
Right. Why not?
I want to try. I want to go. I want to hit every other place because I'm not getting paid to do this. So yeah, it strikes a nerve when I get accused because I do take pride in this stupidity.
Integrity.
I definitely will accept beef. I will. Yes, make the meme. I will take your money if you want me to post it on Instagram.
Fuck, you actually got to make a shirt.
I know.
All right, stop talking. They'll take it.
But I will take your money if you want me to post it on Instagram. I would gladly take your fucking money. I've taken plenty of money to post it on Instagram.
Sure.
There's no review. There's no score. It is this exists if you want to try it. This is what they sent me to show you, and they paid me for this.
Look.
No problem.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Here's the funny
I hold my Facebook group, like I hold it like my child, and I don't want it to be tarnished.
So the whole integrity thing, that's something that I'm not used to.
Yes, I know.
not only based off of the previous employer, but also based on just a career as a radio whore. I fall in the category of if they're gonna cut me a check, I don't give a shit. I'll talk about whatever the fuck. That's the nature of the beast. Doing this with you, there's been a lot of those bouts, and we've had these conversations about that exact thing. Not doing that, not just taking because we could probably have 10 sponsors right now.
And most beef shops would sponsor us if we wanted to.
Not even beef shots, but like places like you talked about, oh, well, we got this one, and this is basically their direct competition. We can't do that.
Yeah, no, I would never do that.
You know
No,
what I mean?
can't.
That sort of thing. And we've had these, and I'll try to justify it till I'm blue in the face. I'm like, well, maybe they can just sponsor Cunt of the Week, or maybe they can sponsor Word of the Week, and then we can put them in that way because I bring on the money. So this whole integrity thing is very foreign to me.
I'll give you an example of the exact thing we're talking about because I have a good example.
Sure.
Patty Kelly's has been our sponsor since day one. They're our first sponsor. Yeah. Love them. They're awesome. There's no question. Adam, when can I grab a check? He pays us. Great. Right. And if he has something to promote, he tells us, we promote it. We had Vinny Favorito with some of the greatest radio in the history of radio.
I still got the read right there if you want me
to. You could read it right now, but I don't think you want to. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I worked at Champions Pub for roughly 10 years. Mm-hmm. I'm very friendly with the owners, the previous owners and the new owners, because the new owners have worked there forever. Like Kyle and Nikki and Colin and Jen are my friends, actual friends. I can text all four of them right now. Right. And if I have your phone number, I consider you my friend for the most part. If I'm on Facebook Messenger, we're not really friends. Right. But if you have the digits, we're friends. Right. I could hit up Champions right this second, and they would gladly sponsor and probably pay more than Patty Kelly's does because also, my integrity. We give Patty Kelly's the price we gave them from day one.
Yep.
Not interested. Yes. We could probably squeeze another fucking penny out. I don't want to.
It's not worth it.
Because it's a loyalty thing. Yes, they're great.
Day one and haven't faltered a moment.
Yes. Not even slowed down. So why are we going to do that?
And we've done some fucked up shows.
Exactly. So we could easily include Champions. They're a quarter mile away.
Yeah.
They're both little bars that have poor lighting, sell steak tips, and have a touch tunes machine. The clientele's a little different, but they have a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Right. Because that was last year when we started doing this, that was one of the first places I said, because not only your relationship, I'm also friendly with them.
Yes.
And it was like, that's a slam dunk. They'll say yes.
Yeah.
Plus, there was a side of me that was like, well, I already voiced the fucking commercial for them years ago.
Yeah. Jody and Phil love you.
Yeah. So it was like, that'd be a slam dunk. And then that was our first conversation about this. You're like, yeah, but they're right down the street from Patty Kelly's. Patty Kelly's, you explained, day one sponsor, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I get it. I understand that.
Of course you get it. Yeah, but I get where you're coming from. You're from a world of
the greedy whore in me is like, no, take the money or find a way to take the money. But yeah, it's new having a co-host with some semblance of integrity for me. I just don't want to put competitors against each other to sponsor. And this isn't even a show that I was actually, who I was talking to about this? My fucking mother. Don't bring her up. We have a lot to talk about, Andy. We have a lot to talk about. Let me write that down on my show notes. Mike's mom. We'll circle back to you and my mom a little bit later on the show. But I was actually talking about this exact topic with her. I'm like, our silly little show that we say the C word a bunch in has actual integrity when it comes to our sponsors. Like, yes, it's interesting. It's very foreign to me, but. I appreciate you keeping the show honest. I mean, if I'm not against the second restaurant sponsor, it's not 1/4 mile from the other one. So no. If we found a restaurant sponsor in a different town that didn't compete against Patty Kelly's, I'm all for it. Right. Exactly. But no. So that's the thing. I guess long story short, perhaps a burger company outside of Boston. Yes, we would gladly accept Boston Burger Company's money if Vinny would get back to us at some point. Come on, Johnny Phoenix. left on red here. Left on red. So the point of this whole conversation is I reinstated an old North Shore Beefs group tradition where I name the group's Cunt of the Week, which is our thing. It's our thing. But also it was a North Shore Beefs thing. So I don't know which one. So let's see. Did you steal your own gimmick? Yes, I multi-purposed an idea. Everyone steals from me, including me. Exactly. And I had to name the person who accused me of having zero integrity as Cunt of the Week. As you do. And he tried to fight. It's just the wave showed up. Look, I believe his last comment when I follow Sylvester Stallone on Instagram and hashtag keep punching up, pal. Well, what I did was his last comment, which I really enjoyed. I have not read anything since. Was all hail King Ferg. Hilarious. That's a broken man right there. Okay, that's a quick knockout, man.
I mean, come on, don't leave me alone. And also other people like your buddy Mulherin, who's basically discount Greg Bates. No, it's not your buddy. I just like saying your buddy. He does the same thing as Greg Bates with his gift card shit. I don't think he steals them, but still, don't come for me.
He plays both sides, so he always comes out on top, that whole gimmick.
Well, bottom.
Yeah.
And someone made a meme the other day, unrelated to this, and it was so perfect. And I'm like, I'm just going to steal this because it hadn't been posted. Picture of a screenshot of a Greg Bates giveaway and a Ryan Mulherin giveaway, and it was an office meme that says, corporate wants you to tell the difference between these two pictures.
That's fucking funny.
And Pam saying,
it's the same
there's
picture.
no difference.
Yeah.
So, and I just want to get off my chest. Like, fucking I don't deserve to be questioned.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Not to go down the Greg Bates rabbit hole, but
Greg,
is that going to be part of the Beverly Beer Mile conversation, or is that something separate?
He's getting brought up. Thank you for bringing him up. I'm glad you mentioned him.
Because you went to a bar that's been basically boycotting him publicly. Let's just do it now. What's the pub?
Jacob's Corner in Beverly.
Okay, and
so
I gotta ask, that fucking cardboard standee of Greg Bates, is it real?
Yes, it's the greatest thing of all time.
And it exists in the bar.
Yes, you can have a picture taken with that thing right now.
Oh my fucking Christ. That is okay. I don't give a shit what I have planned. Next time I fly up, we're doing that. We're taking a picture with that goddamn standee.
So while we're doing it, we might as well go for it, right? All right. So Greg Bates is the biggest cunt in the history of North Shore food scene. I guess we can. Even your former boss doesn't hold a candle to Greg Bates.
No, God, no.
Yeah,
even though he tried to bring him into the company, but yeah.
Sure. But your former boss fired you and fucked you over hard. It did stole your did everything. But you could even admit that he is still not Greg Bates.
No.
Okay. And that's the nicest thing you said about your former boss in years.
Yes, he's not Greg Bates.
It's a damn fine. That's
about as much of a compliment as I can give him. He's not.
But still, that's the point. The person you might hate up there most in the world, who's personally affected you, is not Greg Bates.
Is not Greg Bates.
Greg Bates walks into Jacob's Corner pub
also
on a random evening.
Skylar wants to be friends. He just posted his phone number into the chat, 86753. Oh, I know a bitch named Jenny with that number too.
Oh, 8675309. All right. So Greg Bates goes to Jacob's Corner. They are offering dollar PBR drafts. And dollar drafts are not something you find anymore. I'm a big fan of a dollar draft.
Big fan.
I will drink for $11 and I will tip you based on 11 beers, not $11, 100%. Of course, because I'm an adult. Yeah. All right. He goes there and then posts that Jacob's Corner was calling him a cheapskate and giving him a hard time for drinking the dollar beers. Basically saying that they're assholes, that they have this special they don't want you to use.
Wait. So he's a cheapskate for drinking dollar drafts.
He claims they gave him a hard time because he drank the dollar beers that they were offering as a special and advertising everywhere. The thing they want you to come buy, they didn't want him to have. They want him to pay the full price for a different beer.
Okay.
That was his story, and he took it to his North Shore Eats.
It's a very weird story.
Yes, it is. He took it to his North Shore Eats Facebook group and got all the Karens riled up.
Now, did he pay for the dollar drafts because he's been known to stiff bartenders on tabs as well?
Yes, he was not being sponsored by them. He was not involved in them. He's just a Beverly drunk who lives near there.
Yeah, he didn't have to be sponsored by a place to walk out on a tab.
That's true. That's
true. He invited me out for a free lunch to a place that I already got free lunch at. So what the fuck?
Was it called Lazy Dog?
It was.
Yes, me too.
He literally said, I don't pay there. That was how he invited me out. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I got to talk to Chris because what the fuck, man?
I don't pay there either. In fact, I go there. I take the whole bar with me to fucking cabaret afterwards.
Like, that was how... This is the first time meeting this fucking guy. Oh, great to meet you. We should get lunch sometime. I'll take you to the Lazy Dog. I don't pay there. I'm like... I'm going to send him a text right now because this needs to stop.
Get out of this guy's life.
Stop.
So he posts this thing in his North Shore Eats Facebook group that has way too many followers. So many fucking uninformed idiots who just follow him blindly.
Fucking fake profiles or bots anyway. So
that's true. Mostly him. He does talk to himself an awful lot.
He might have about 6,000 fucking actual people in there.
And there's like
about 400
active.
Actually are active.
Yeah. Like when I look at the stats from the beef page that we're over 30,000 now.
There's 20
24,600 active the other day.
So that's
not
that's
bad.
Pretty much
That's
pretty much
that's engaged. That's looking at posts. That's
pretty much
like,
everybody, because a lot of you also have fake profiles that are in the group.
Yes. Me. Yeah, there's at least 5,000 of us with a fake profile.
So 24,000 active out of 30,000. That's the fake profiles, just not, or half of you are zucked anyway.
Exactly. So he goes there, makes this post, badmouths them, tries to tell people not to go to Jacob's Corner because they don't honor their special.
I always liked it before I got blocked from that group. When a place either wouldn't pay him or whatever would happen, he would proclaim, "They don't want North Shore Eats money."
Yeah, he had a whole system where they would go from
you guy.
They would go from a whole that they're clearly sponsoring,
yes,
to they stopped sponsoring. Now let's get the pitchforks and fucking torches and go kill them.
Yep.
There was rinse and repeat every time.
Yep.
So, anyways, these guys
didn't have integrity.
These guys say, you know what? Fuck you, you fucking ugly fucking cancer-ridden ugly slob of a human.
Criminal.
We're gonna tell you what actually happened. And what they claimed actually happened was he went there, got belligerent drunk, was rowdy, and they said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Okay.
And they posted that they basically told Greg he couldn't be there for dollar drafts because he couldn't behave.
So the dollar drafts thing, is that not an every night thing?
No, it's an every night. It's a new special. It's their new gimmick to get people to go in.
But it is every night.
Any
night, 7 nights of the week, you can get dollar draft PBRs.
Well, that's the blue laws. You can't change alcohol rules en masse. You can't have happy hours.
That's accurate too. Sorry.
Yes. So you know the rules. So
also, by the way, this is not a sponsor.
No. Jacob's Corner is not a sponsor.
I'm just getting the story and helping some good people.
I appreciate that they don't. I don't care if they sponsor. I like them. It's good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, would I accept their sponsorship? Of course.
Where are they located? Oh, Beverly. Yeah.
Yeah, right down the street from other sponsor, Channel Market Brewing, kid.
There you go.
Probably get them to stop pouring Channel Market. We could have a whole thing. But that's beside the point, Mike.
All right.
The point is they have shunned Greg Bates, and I really like that. And I want more restaurants to do it. So after I almost completed the Beverly Beer Mile on Saturday, I hit up Channel Marker. Oh, not Channel Marker. I hit up Channel Marker first.
Sure.
I hit up Jacob's Corner.
Jacob's Corner.
And I got my dollar draft.
Yeah.
And I got my wife a high noon.
As you do.
It came to $7.
Yep.
And I put a $20 bill down as the tip, and I paid $20. I didn't get any change. I'm not a cheapskate, as Greg said. And I wrote on my receipt, "Fuck Greg Bates." And apparently everyone's doing that.
It has happened before.
Everyone's fucking Greg Bates.
Yeah.
Turtle Boy did a new story about it. They want to be on their show Saturday night, but they do their show at Saturday night at 9:00. And if it's Saturday at 9 and I'm upright,
you're usually in the woods of Maine at that point.
I was home this weekend because of Halloween.
Oh, right.
And my kids' Halloween party, and the party had to go the other night. But I picked her up from a party on Saturday night and got stupid afterwards when I got home.
As you do.
Because I mean, if you look at my posts, I was drinking all day, but I was having like one beer every hour and a half,
right.
and walking a ton and having waters because I'm a responsible person.
Okay.
Despite the persona I give off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up fucking getting dirty with it on Saturday night after I picked her up and brought her home. I was doing that red wine thing where you drink too much red wine.
Yeah, we've discussed that.
We've discussed the red wine thing. I've been doing that lately. I got fucking sloppy. I woke up Sunday morning with gout.
Oh, you meant Okay, so I got another Rich, my other friend, gets gout a lot. Explain.
No surprise there.
Explain gout to me. He has,
gout is,
but we're usually drinking when it happens, so I always forget it. Explain. Okay, explain gout to me, and I'll ask you again tomorrow.
It's a buildup of uric acid in a joint.
But it only
hurts
affects
like
the
a
feet,
motherfucker,
right?
No, it can affect you any joint, your elbow, your knee. The feet is most common though. I get mine in my left big toe.
I always thought it was the feet.
But my dad used to get in his ankle, his knees. My uncle got in his elbows. I have a family history of being fat, and stupid, and drinking too much beer and red meat, and eating too much red meat. Okay. So, I have a craft beer page I contribute to every day, and then I have a roast beef page I own. Yeah. So I'm just rinsing. I'm just doing it again. We're doing that whole thing again.
Gotcha.
So I woke up Sunday morning and my big toe on my left foot was bright red and hurt like a motherfucker.
Huh.
and it was gout. And I get gout once in a while, and I'm on a medication for it to prevent it from happening, but I don't take it often.
Huh.
I have 3 pills I'm supposed to take. One lowers my cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
One prevents gout,
Mm-hmm.
and one is for my anxiety and depression because I'm not well mentally.
Sure.
And I don't take them all.
We've
days.
also discussed.
Yes. So I have a problem with taking medications, and this is the comeuppance. But here's the thing, though, Mike. Gout, for most people, is the most painful thing they'll ever experience. It's been likened to childbirth.
Interesting.
For men.
Interesting.
It isn't that for me.
Huh.
I get a sore foot.
Because you're super strong and tough?
I don't think so. I really hope that's not it. Because if everyone else
like a real man, you could take
I don't. Maybe I don't know. I've never had this gout they speak of, but I get this buildup of uric acid, and my fucking purines are high, and all that bullshit, and my foot hurts like a motherfucker. So I sit. I take a medicine that makes me shit.
I always thought it was like an old timey type of thing where
you
always hear about gout, like
yeah.
fucking I don't know, scurvy, AIDS. You don't hear about that shit anymore.
Listen, you can get AIDS and still have sex and eat ass if you want nowadays.
I mean,
Nick Stress
watch
right in the
a fucking
asshole.
Commercial. That's all they're playing.
The guy carries canoes.
Take this pill and you can get all the AIDS you want.
He can carry a canoe for more than I can with AIDS.
With AIDS.
So so I got the gout. My foot hurt like a motherfucker on Sunday, and I sent my wife. I said, "Hey, get out of here. Go grocery shop. I need tart cherry juice right the fuck now. Tart cherry juice.
Go on.
It's an old timey medicine that some guy like Ben Franklin was eating cherries one day and decided, oh my god, my gout feels better.
Huh.
Literally, it's got to be a organic Nudeson's tart cherry juice.
Huh.
It's not the tastiest thing in the world. It's not gross. You got to put it over ice. It's got to be cold.
Okay.
And I was just chugging that shit all day long on Sunday, and taking the medication. I take this thing called colchicine, which is a medication you take if you have the gout. And it literally gives you diarrhea. And you shit the gout out.
You poop the gout.
You poop out the gout. I spent most of my Sunday enjoying the toilet.
Poop out the gout.
And I wish I had Charmin Ultra Soft instead of Ultra Strong. I needed the softness.
Oh, they were ripping your asshole open, huh?
Yeah, it was a rough time. And I woke up Monday morning feeling all right. Now it's gone. I fucked the gout up and the Rusty McRib, yeah.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah,
so you're all good now, right? Your big
I'm
toes
I'm
cleared up, a little cherry juice and explosive diarrhia, and you're fucking good to go.
Yeah, I shit like so much. It was great.
Back in the game.
I
shit so much acid out of my ass.
You know what the worst thing is, though? The irony about the gout is you're going to shit your pants.
Even if you don't take this other stuff.
No. The gout, the medicine for the gout makes you shit yourself.
Right.
But you have to run to the bathroom because it comes on an emergency. But you have the fucking gout. You can't really move very fast because you're hobbling.
You're fucking hobbled.
So, I mean, it didn't happen, but it's come close where your boy has made a mess in his fucking underoos because he couldn't get there fast enough.
Oh, man.
Also happened when I broke my leg. When I broke my leg at Fenway, I was on a medication to speed the... Well, no, they gave you painkillers.
Yeah.
I don't know, morphine or
something,
Vicodin or Vivarin. I don't even know.
I mean, they're all things.
Yeah, but they gave me stool softeners with them because they figured, because you get constipated if you take painkillers.
Right.
That's 90s and 2000s kids know about the Vicodin constipation.
Sure.
And they gave you the stool softeners, and you got a broken leg, and you're on a fucking laxative. It's a bad combination.
Bad.
2016, August 2016, I'm going to say August 9th or 10th.
Yeah.
Andy shit his pants trying to get to the bathroom because of the laxatives.
9th or 10th, probably.
Well, I mean, it wasn't. 7th was the broken leg. 8th was the surgery.
Yeah.
I was home the 9th and the 10th. And those were the days I was in the most pain. Just doing math. I'm just deducing the math.
Well, this portion of Shit Your Pants Story Time with Andy is brought to you by Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. CrossCountryMortgage.com is the website. And, of course, Channel Marker Brewing Kid, 95 Rantoul Street in Beverly, at Channel Marker Brewing on Instagram. Taproom hours are Wednesday through Friday, 3 to 10. Saturdays noon to 10, Sundays noon to 6, and of course channelmarkerbrewing.com is the website for all the info. Have you got your swag back in there, your little swag box?
No, I'm picking up all my new stuff from our other sponsor,
Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin Print Co. Kit on Friday, and I'm doing an event on Sunday.
Oh, wonderful. Well, since we're on Channel Marker, we should continue the beer mile. Hopefully it involves less gout and explosive diarrhea.
Zero of those things happened.
No Greg Bates either.
Didn't see him. I wish I did. I was hoping to see him. Actually, more than one person brought him up, though.
Sure.
Hey, see Greg? Yeah, I wish I saw Greg. I met up with Mo and Jess from the Craft Beer Mafia, the Mo Beer Cold Takes podcast. Those fine folks that we offended last week. Met up with them on Saturday. Yep, Mike, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't say it. Met up with them on Saturday at Backbeat Brewing in Beverly, which was where they were on their Beer Mile tour, which is an English-style brewery, I guess.
How many breweries on the Beer Mile?
4.
Okay.
4 breweries. So there's Backbeat, there's Channel Marker, there's Old Planters, and there's Gentilly.
Okay.
Or Gentile. I don't know how they fucking say it. I know someone named Gentilly. I say Gentilly. So I hit up Backbeat with them.
Yeah.
They were on stop 3 of their Beer Mile. I was on stop 1.
There's only 4, right?
Yeah, they were on stop 3.
Okay.
So we had a couple beers because they beat me there. I invited myself to join them. Let's be honest here. I value their friendship, and I didn't.
And
felt like
they were early starters.
Well, I said I texted Mo. I said, "Hey, if you guys are doing the Beer Mile today, we'll meet you for a drink or 2." And then they were already there. I was like, wow, that's early. But anyways, so I invited myself to join them. My wife and myself to join them. My wife and Jess, they love each other. They're very good friends.
Good.
Yeah. I'm trying not to ruin that. Do my best not to ruin that friendship. So we met them at Backbeat. Had some warm beer because Backbeat is an old English style brewery that doesn't really keep things cold. Charlie Brown's.
Sorry. Go on.
It's out of the system. So we met at Backbeat. Had a few drinks, had some fun. Ended up going to Old Planters next, which was their last stop on their Beer Mile. Here's what's funny though, right? So I was buying a lot of the drinks.
Look at you, big spender.
Well, I just.
I mean, you are a wild. You're a wildly successful podcast host, so you should be able to pick up a tab or 2.
I mean, I was buying some drinks. So we got to Old Planters, and the first round is coming, and I bought my wife and Jess a seltzer. They have a delicious seltzer on tap. My wife has the gluten thing, and Jess wanted a seltzer as well. Got me and Mo a beer, and I didn't know that when you finished the Beer Mile, you got a commemorative glass. How would they know? Mo has a postcard he got from the first place.
Oh, you jumped. You're supposed to do it in order?
No, there's no order. It's all 4 places. Stamp your postcard, and whatever 4th place you go to has a glass.
Nice
for you.
Nice.
I don't know this.
Sure.
I have no postcard. No one's mentioned a word about postcards to me.
Right.
So Mo puts his down. They stamp both of them, and I'm buying the round. They hand us 2 glasses. And I'm like, sweet. So I give Mo one of the glasses thinking I'm doing him a solid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't realize that him and Jess earned those glasses. They did the Beer Mile. I didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, shit. Are you supposed to get these? He goes, yeah, but take one. I'm like, no, you guys take them both. I didn't know. I'm fucking stupid. And it ended up, we talked for a second. I ended up taking it, and then I gave it to the bartender at Jacob's Corner by accident and left it there. But I'll go pick it up.
So did you not go to the other 2 breweries?
I hit Channel Marker.
Okay.
Which was the 3rd stop without Jess and Mo. They left.
I'm assuming you could have picked up a glass there just by asking.
Well, I had the glass at that point. I went to Jacob's Corner last. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. I had my glass in my pocket. So I get to, here's, I don't do this often, Mike. I'm not a big douchebag like you might be. You have way more douchebag in you than I do. As far as public appearances.
It comes with years of experience.
Exactly. You're well versed in douchebaggery. I am not.
I was fucking born for this shit.
Yes, you will wear a dumb shirt and make your presence known and make a loud fucking problem and get free shit. You're good at this.
Mike shows
You know I'm
up,
awkward.
goes to the front of the fucking line. Hey, how you doing? Shakes a couple of hands. Where's so-and-so, the owner? Oh, good. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Takes a couple of fucking things. Oh, why don't you go grab me that T-shirt too? Great, thank you. All right, I'll see you later. And I'm out.
You remind me of the scene in Swingers, which you don't bring up often enough, when they go through the kitchen to go see the Big Bad Voodoo Daddies.
100%.
You walk through the kitchen,
100%.
you shake hands with the dishwasher, you throw a reserve sign off a table, and you sit the fuck down.
Exactly.
That is not me.
Yeah.
You know who I am. I'm weird.
Yes, you are.
The Beefy Boys are posted up outside of Channel Marker.
Yeah.
I order my sandwich, order my wife her sandwich with a gluten-free bun because, you know, the allergy.
All right.
I go walking inside it.
Pump those motherfucking brakes for a second because you act like you didn't text your fucking order into the owner.
I didn't. No, I didn't. He wasn't there.
Aha.
I forgot they were there.
Because you were very prominent about saying that at the golf tournament.
Yes. So this is one of those times.
Me and Craig are at the fucking truck like a couple of hobos, and you're like, I texted my order and pick it up, walk away. I'm like, you're a fucking dick, but good for you.
I was in a group chat with the girl running the truck and the owner.
Good for you.
And I said, I want this. I would have.
The owner's sitting there talking about all my fucking porno movies, and I'm like, can I just get my food, please?
Well, you know, Mike, I have a little bit of clout.
He literally says to the girl, he's like, you know who this guy is? I'm like, oh Christ, are we doing this? You know who this guy? Tons of fucking porn movies. Does that
perfect?
Does that give me a discount on my beef?
Ron Jeremy. So I order my sandwich. Bob Jeremy. Order my sandwich. I'm gonna go inside and get a beer while it's being made because, you know, they take a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I turn the corner, and if you've never been a Channel Marker, which I know you have, but it's a hallway. And then it's a hard left. That's like 40 feet.
It's very
hard right. Hard right
experience.
It is. A hard right. It's like 40 feet. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk in and get myself a drink.
Yes, I can't.
The hallway is full of people.
Mm-hmm.
There are 50 or so people in line at Channel Marker Brewing,
and it wraps out into the hallway.
It's in the hallway. It's all the way to the door of the hallway.
So are they not? So okay. So, because I know where their registers are. Obviously, is there a line in the place that wraps out,
no.
Or are they just going straight hallway, register, go sit down?
It's a 40-foot straight line, hard right. Order your beer, pay for your beer, move on.
Okay, so there's no line in the brewery.
No, there's a six-person line to the right. Like it's an L-shaped line, I guess we'll call it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it's L-shaped.
The details are important in quality.
I'm not going to wait in that line.
Nor should you, sir.
I waited in line at Backbeat.
Yes.
Zero issue. I don't know them. They don't know me. All cool.
Even though I did know that. Pay them.
Even though I did know that. I did turn out knowing the cashier. I went to middle school with her in elementary school, but that's fine.
North Shore's a very small place.
So what's the other one? Planters. Old Planters was more of a chaotic situation. I work really well in chaotic bar lines. I'm tall. I'm loud. I get my drink.
Mm-hmm.
Channel Marker, 50-person line. I said to my wife, I said, I'm not waiting in that line. Fuck that line. Follow me. I walk by the line, hard right. I'm tall. I look at Emma, the bartender, who I'm also friendly with. Mm-hmm. And I said, Emma, I would like the seltzer, and I would like this beer. Mm-hmm. And I'd like Mike D. Francis to fuck off because he's commenting. And you know what? Fuck that line. Nope, no line. I'm not waiting. I cut the whole fucking line. I got my beer. I got my fucking wife a seltzer. We got our beef. And we sat down and lived our life.
There you go.
Because I'm not, I'll wait in lines. But like, I think we make more money than the owner because they don't take a salary from them. So like we're co-workers at this point, right?
At this point, yes. We
are co-workers.
Technically, we are employees of Channel Marker Brewing.
Yes, the employees don't wait in lines. No. So yeah, it was.
They're lucky you're not just walking and pouring your own at this point.
I mean, I would have. It was slow. It was a really cool experience, and the money goes to charity. It's something like that. Sure. And then I went to Jacob's Corner and forgot my glass there. And
so we're on the lookout for a Beverly Beer Mile glass.
No, they have it for me. I have to go get it. That's all.
They're making you pick it up yourself, huh? Shit, you're gonna have to get some more of those dollar PBRs, I guess.
I'm going to go back and I love that. I mean, any place I walk in and the guy who's working, because I made Jacob's Corner, the beef page, the beef
yeah,
group,
the cover photo.
And the guy that unexpectedly got us a ton of members. I didn't expect that. I just thought we'd have some fun and support a place, but a lot of folks joined.
Yeah.
And the bartender had just joined, and we were talking about. He's like, that's your thing. Oh, that's awesome. I just joined.
Right.
Thanks for the support. This is awesome. Everyone comes in and says fuck Greg Bates, and then when I posted,
imagine being him.
Oh, I can't.
How awful.
I got a screenshot that said
an entire region of this fucking state hates you.
I got a screenshot of one of his posts, and someone said a lot of people are talking about you, and he said, when you're honest, you get haters.
Huh?
That's what he said. When you're honest, you get haters.
Well, I guess
as our friend Jerry once said,
I guess that's
in the
true.
same conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm honest. I don't have haters." Accurate. Jerry does not have people hate him. Everyone loves Jerry.
You're actually right about that.
Yeah, I had a beef with Jerry last week. He showed up fucking like a homeless person. He's awesome.
Jerry was supposed. I think we talked about this. He was supposed to fucking go to Beef and Beer. Couldn't get a goddamn babysitter. What the fuck, guy?
I hope he comes on Sunday to the event I'm going to. It's in Amesbury. There's fucking neck of the woods.
What is that? Before we move on.
Bear Wolf Brewing is doing a knockoff of the Bentwater event where they have 3 beef shops and beer.
What are the beef shops? What are the beer?
110 Beefy Boys and Geo's from Amesbury. And the beer is their beer.
Just their beer.
Just their beer. And I asked our sponsor, Channel Marker, if they wanted me to try and shoehorn them in, and they didn't really. They're busy. They didn't like getting involved.
All right. So when and where again?
This is Sunday, 12 to 4. I'll be sitting there selling T-shirts.
Attaboy.
Made by our sponsor, Ben Franklin Print Co.
Of course, Ben Franklin Print Co. presents this segment of F Buddies. Ben Franklin Print Company is located at 177 North Main Street in Middleton. At Ben Franklin _Print Co. on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. And if you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order. And
I just want to. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I have a sidebar, but you can go ahead and do the sponsors.
Okay, we'll get to it. And of course, Nick's Place, Pizzeria, Roast Beef, Seafood, NicksPlaceOnline.com for all their locations, including the newest location in Hampton Falls at 115 Lafayette Road. Again, NicksPlaceOnline.com. You can order online. You can find the different beef shops and NicksPlace.online at Instagram, and you can pick up some bottles of their delicious multi-purpose salad dressing.
Ass-eating dressing. So I think I'm going to go to a Nick's Place tomorrow. I don't care which one.
Yeah.
Any Nick's Place, I'm going to get a beef, no matter what it looks like. It's a 10, because you know what, they give us some money to do the show, because I have no integrity, because I'm a piece of shit.
I mean, you say it half joking, but you should absolutely fucking do that.
No, I would never do that. Someone got a beef today from one of the places, and they didn't like it, and they gave it a bad review, and I didn't delete that review.
That happened literally 10 minutes after I gave Nick's the big welcoming fucking sponsor, welcome our newest sponsor, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Literally 10 minutes later, I fucking get a notification from the beef group, and yeah, someone's just dumping on it. I'm like, that's inconvenient.
Timing's everything. The beef game and the posting game.
Yeah.
So my sidebar was
it's just inconvenient.
Your friend and my friend Harambe, Michael D.
Harambe.
He's commenting right now.
I can't
it's
see
8:30. No, it doesn't matter what he's saying. He's saying nonsense. He's saying bullshit. He's just talking out his ass. He should be balls deep right now.
In what?
A girl. He had a date tonight.
A girl?
He had a date tonight.
Good for you, Mikey.
And I think the date was around 6-ish. They were going to dinner. I'm not sure where they went. Maybe 9 Elm, which is one of my favorite spots.
Look.
And I mean, now listen, if you have a date at 6 and now it's 8:30, unless you're finished real quick, this is balls deep time.
Here's the thing. There are a few things in life that are worth pushing the pause button on, a nice date night. One of them is where someone starts talking shit about Tuesday podcast, and you have to check those motherfuckers in a group chat.
Right. Right.
The other is the F Buddies podcast, which takes place on Tuesday nights because we fucking invented Tuesday night podcast. You're welcome.
But like, I mean, Mike, you had sex this weekend, I assume.
Uh-huh.
I did too. Why wouldn't you?
It's kind of
If
what
you have a
do.
date at 6, it's an hour and a half, 2-hour date tops.
Yeah.
2.5 hours later, you need to be naked. Michael D. It's fresh puss. It's fresh puss.
I mean,
it's new
at
puss.
least bottomless. So
it's
some
new
guys,
puss.
you know, I get it. We're bigger guys.
Hold on.
Sometimes we got to keep our shirt on, man.
Do you have sex with your shirt on? I was gonna say. Fuck,
I was trying to help Mike out. Come on.
If she's willing to touch that dick, then shake your fucking shirt off. What else is the difference? She knows. I mean,
I was trying to help him out a little bit, but no.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I am like was it Bruce Almighty, a Jim Carrey movie where he just fucking his clothes just basically get torn off when he throws his hands away? That fucking thing. Yeah. As quick as humanly fucking possible.
Yes, get your dick out. Hurry up. Dim the lights.
Yeah. Oh, lighting is important.
We don't need bright lights. We need enough lights I can see your tits clearly. But you can't see my tits clearly. It's a whole game. You need back of the head lighting, so like you're a shadow. Like daylight savings.
All right. So we covered the beer mile.
We did the beer mile.
What else? Oh, you and my mom. Motherfucker.
Oh, what's her name again?
Motherfucker. I'm not.
What's her first name? What's her first name? Just her first name.
No, you call her Mike's mom.
Oh. All right. So you left like a bag of laundry in my truck when you were up here last time. I think it was 4 sweatshirts, t-shirts, and a pair of underwear for some reason. And you kept going, bring it to my brother's house. Bring her. I'm like, your fucking brother lives in Linfield.
Here's the thing. I didn't like. I've had you ship me shit. I didn't want like this seemed unnecessary. Like if it's beer or whiskey or beef t-shirts, okay, fine. But like this was just me fucking up and leaving my laundry in your car. It's like I didn't want to fucking have you ship that down. And they're coming to Florida this week.
So I text you, I'm heading to Linfield.
Yeah.
You don't respond.
Oh no, I was having a good time.
For quite a while.
Oh, you know when that happened? Actually, I was driving. I was driving. To
I figured you were driving.
Yeah.
I think the time was so. I had to dig deep in our texts. We text often, a little too often actually, to get the address of your brother in Linfield. Yeah. And I finally found it. I was a little annoyed. Fuck, it took me forever. I'm pulled over in the Linfield House of Pizza parking lot, looking through our text, going, where the fuck does this person live? Luckily, it was very close.
It's right there.
Which is where you grew up. I found out. Because your mom told me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So here I have my shirts. I have a bag. I'm going to put them in a bag like you asked me to do. I'm going to throw them on the porch. And out comes this vision. This tall, thin, short-haired, but not too short woman with glasses. And she looks friendly. Like a friendly face. And I say hello, and I'm not awkward. Here's the thing: I was very comfortable with her, and I said, "Hey, I'm supposed to drop off shirts here, but you don't look like Mike's brother." Smooth.
Fuck you.
And this woman is like, I got her giggling right away. Oh, quick giggle, a quiggle, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And she extended her hand, very soft hands. And told me how nice it was to finally meet me. And I said, it's nice to meet you as well. And we exchanged words, and I knew her name then. I forget now, but I'll remember it.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked for what felt like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We bonded.
Mm-hmm.
We talked a lot about you, a lot about me,
mm-hmm.
a lot about her.
Mm-hmm.
She was just something.
And then I received a text message. I had gotten to Orlando at this point.
Me too.
I get a text message.
I was in Disney World myself.
And it says, "How old is your mom?"
No. It was more subtle than that. It was way more subtle. I said, how old was your mom when she had you?
Oh, when she had you. Yeah.
Because I wanted to get the math, to make you do the math, to make you think, why is he asking this question?
And I couldn't do math quickly at that point. I was in the middle of my own shit. And it's just like, well, I'm 43 and carry the one. And
yeah, she's 71, you're 43. And then you answer your own question. You said she was 28.
Yeah.
And I just sent back a cougar gift.
Yes,
you
did. Yes, you did.
I said, rawr.
It didn't help that on the hotel television was TLC's show about fucking cougars. I shit you not. It was
That's fucking awesome.
That cougar show.
Cougarville or one of those.
One of those
yeah.
where it's like the fucking anywhere from 60 to 80-year-old women are dating 20-year-old men.
Here's the thing, Mike. When a woman who is 71 years old is still, let me word this properly.
Yeah, you better.
Holding it down, doing okay. Mm-hmm. It forces you to wonder. What did it? Mm-hmm. Where did it used to? Mm-hmm. How was the past? Mm-hmm. Did it ripen with age, or was it always pretty good? Mm-hmm. And I was wondering out loud.
Oh, you just asking her these questions?
Oh no, I didn't ask her. It would never be inappropriate to her face. But I did wonder to myself, and I said, this 71-year-old. I used an acronym. It was CGI. I won't describe what it means.
Please don't.
But, I mean, what about when she was 52? How about 41? How about 38? I mean, I want to know.
Andy?
I'm not going to add your mother on Facebook, though, because I don't want to find out.
Andy?
Yes, sir.
Are you trying to be my new dad?
You could use some guidance. You could use some fucking help. I want to be the George to your Mike Wendt. I will change my name to George Wendt just for you.
I appreciate that.
No, your mom was a lovely lady, and I had a blast talking to her. But you could definitely tell Mrs. Not Wendt, but formerly Wendt.
Yeah,
was something before electricity.
It's hilarious because about 10 minutes after your conversation and your gifts and all that shit, she sends me a text. Andy is such a nice man.
Oh, we had her and I had a great conversation.
And I'm sitting there, what the fuck? I'm definitely not getting a hard on tonight.
She said how happy you were and how happy it made her, how happy you were. And I said, it makes me happy how happy Mike is. And I went to myself and went, we're two parents talking about our son.
Oh my God.
It makes me happy how happy Mike is right now. Because, you're living the dream down there. You're having your time, you got your job, your condo, you got your fun. You seem to be having this great time. And your mother and I really reminisced on how much fun you're having. We're enjoying your fun.
Your mother and I are very proud of you, Michael.
Yes, your mother and I are very proud of you. The house you grew up in looked nice, and she's there babysitting your nephews and nieces. Yeah, and everything seems nice, and I mean, one thing I regret not taking a look at, but I'm not going to say it, so I'm not going to say it.
You put the gutters on the house.
I know I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I know. Trust me, we talked. Mike, we covered it.
Oh my
everything.
God.
Everything was covered.
I don't know if I've ever brought that up to you, but she definitely has brought it up to me.
Oh no, she brought. Trust me, that was moments.
Jesus Christ.
Moments in. Such soft hands.
I'm gonna switch to tequila now.
You have soft hands too. It must run in your family.
Mine are based on having a life of leisure as opposed to hard work.
Yeah, I don't know what your mom does.
Moisturize, probably.
But she does it for me.
Fuck you. Oh my God.
I assume I'm your cunt of the week now. All right.
I'm taking your cut of the advertising dollars this month. That's a fucking mom tax right there.
Oh boy, I tell you.
Holy shit. Okay.
She's not allowed to listen, but I know she does.
Yeah, she tunes in once in a while.
She's been known to listen.
Yeah. What else do we have so we can wash?
We're supposed to do fancy restaurant. We're supposed to do fancy restaurants.
We can fucking knock that out. Why not?
We could just do a quickie. I have a quick story. You got a quick story?
Let's do a quick story. All right, we'll do that.
A wiki quickie.
Yeah, we can take from myself.
That's actually a decent. That's a decent name for a
Quickies.
segment.
Wiki Quicky's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Wiki quickie. We can do a wiki quickie on the restaurants.
That's a pretty clutch fucking segment that we used to do on that TV
Fuck,
show.
Wicked Quickie. We're doing Wiki Quickies now. I'm gonna do it real quick. I went to a restaurant a couple weeks ago. Danielle is in Peabody. It's a fancy restaurant. It's a 9 out of 10 fancy. It's not a 10, but it's 9 out of 10.
This was after your horrific experience at Texas Roadhouse.
Yes, I decided to go for
like,
a nice
I don't
restaurant.
give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna pay for fucking quality food. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, and I got the big stuffed lobster cioppino, not cioppino, Fra Diavolo.
Yeah.
They called it something else, was Fra Diavolo. Right. And it comes. I only ordered it because the table next to me ordered it. I'm like, wait, whoa, what'd you say? A whole lobster cut in half, sawed down the middle, like fucking Terrifier 2 or 1.
We'll get to that.
And it sounded awesome.
Yeah.
And they got their food first, and it came in this big skillet. It was a lobster. It was all this seafood, calamari and scallops and some shrimp and lobster. And
solid presentation.
It was deconstructed.
Ooh.
Like someone cut a hole in this thing. It wasn't a whole fucking lobster. They cut it open.
So I'm actually gonna go with fucking points to them, because there's so many places that will do like literally the dish you're explaining, but they won't break up the lobster, they won't take the meat out, so you're stuck on like maybe a date or something like that at a fucking nice restaurant, and now you got to start cracking fucking lobsters and you're squirting shit all over your shirt. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Okay,
you jumped the gun there.
Go on.
It's slightly broken up.
Oh,
there's some work to do, but as a man from New England, you need to know how to deconstruct, take apart a lobster without ruining a shirt.
Oh, I understand that. Yes.
Okay.
As someone that wore fancy shirts with shitty food.
Yes. They gave you the tools, and they weren't. It was mostly broken up.
Yeah.
Mostly broken up.
What parts were? My guess is the claw, but even the claw might have been snipped, right?
It came apart real easy.
Okay.
It wasn't. There was no effort involved. It was just done.
They pre-scored it, kind of like Hogan's shirts.
Yes. The trick is to go slow.
Right.
Yes, Hogan ripped apart his shirts very easily. little too easily. So you just gotta go slow. Don't fucking jump. Just relax.
Right.
It's like the second time you see tits, settle down. First time I get it. Rah! The second time, chill back. So you go slow. I look to my right. My food's not there yet. I ordered after this group. And two fellas, two men, adult men, on dates with women. They took not a bib. This wasn't a bib place.
Right.
Their cloth napkin and shoved it in their shirt like animals.
So were they on a double date?
Yes, double date.
Okay.
Yes, they weren't homosexuals.
No, I just meant, was there two guys at a table with two women, or was there two separate dates going on?
No. Two guys, two women, one table.
And one cup.
And they exactly. And they shoved their fucking bibs on. And I went, you can't bib up, man.
That's such a...
And they looked the part. They had the outfit. They actually dressed really well.
Yeah.
The guys were doing it. The girls looked good. The guys looked good. Like they had like nice shoes, pants, slacks. Like shirts they had collars. No one had a hat on. I get it if you're wearing jorts and a fucking Garnett jersey and your hat was flat brim hat crooked. You don't have any etiquette. But these guys looked the part. They had it.
Yeah.
And they shoved the fucking cloth napkin, not a fucking plastic bib with a lobster on it. They shoved the cloth napkin in the fucking shirt, like complete buffoons.
That's horrible.
So when my food came out, obviously I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And when I left, I threw my shirt away.
Did you mess yourself?
Oh, my shirt didn't get thrown away because it was in good shape.
Okay.
I probably should have gone bib. So it was a nice shirt.
You couldn't dry clean that fucker?
It was over.
Come on.
It's a red sauce. It was red sauce.
Man. Oh, it's just a little cran apple. No big deal.
It is a red sauce.
Don't get that blood out. Don't worry about it.
It was a really good red sauce. But Danielle was also open to take sponsorships from. Really good place.
That was the last question. How was the food?
Oh, it was fucking awesome.
Okay, there you go.
It was funny though. Danielle used to be called something else.
Mm-hmm. Where
Aria? It's next to the mall in Peabody.
Which
It
one?
used to be called something else. The one in Peabody, the No Show Mall.
Oh, that's right.
There's the one in Danvers, Liberty Tree.
Danvers,
So Liberty Tree Mall is a piece of shit
so,
for malls.
Where around the mall?
If you're like, all right, so if you're where Macy's is,
Give me something that existed like before I left.
So I'm trying to think of the name of the restaurant. It used to be called something else. Matt actually, Alto Forno. Thank you, Brian. Why not? Thank you, Alto Forno.
Yeah.
Matt from Jamie's was the executive chef of Alto Forno.
Yeah. Alto Forno, I know. Yeah.
And then Alto Forno closed. They reopened as Daniela's, same ownership group.
Oh, okay.
What's weird though is they opened Alto Forno and had the Alto Apartments next door.
Interesting.
But now it's called Daniela's, but it's still the Alto Apartments, so it makes no sense.
Good for them. My fancy restaurant. So I went to a fancy restaurant this weekend as well. Well, yours was a little while ago, but mine was this weekend. So went to Orlando. Did speed
as you do,
like
weirdo.
Speed through. Oh, it's so fucking weird. Speed through. Did Food and Wine Fest at Epcot, and then did 2 nights of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Drink and go in spook houses. So the first night.
Whoa! What kind of houses?
Spooky.
Thank you.
Spook. Oh, well.
Jesus fucking Christ, Mike! It's called a haunted house. The last episode of F Buddies is brought to you by.
See, I wasn't even going there. Normally, I'm the one that goes there. Normally, that's where my brain
He meant
went.
scary houses,
I meant
guys.
spooky houses.
Nice.
Yeah, they had 10 different haunted houses. It was fucking fun. It's fucking fantastic. But the first night we're there, got a reservation on this rooftop steakhouse at the Four Seasons called Kappa. It's a Michelin star rated restaurant. And had I've had like the real like A5 Wagyu before.
Wait, what?
And
the what? The what?
A5 Wagyu, and
no, the what?
A5 Wagyu.
The what? How you call it? No, not A5. What's the steak called?
A5 Wagyu.
You say Wagyu?
A5 Wagyu.
Are you really saying Wagyu?
A5 Wagyu.
Are you illiterate? You can't see the Y. It's not silent. It's not a silent Y. It's Wagyu.
Wagyu.
It sounds. Is it the Great Wagyu?
It's the
from fucking Flintstones.
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck's wrong with you? It's Wagyu. It's Chipotle. It's Wagyu. Spell the fucking word.
It's not
Say
Chipotle?
it like it's fucking. No, it's not Chipotle. It's fucking Wagyu. It's fucking Chipotle. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Be less American, you fucking cunt. My cunt of the week just changed because you can't say fucking Wagyu.
Fantastic.
Oh, say American Kobe next time. Sound like a dumber person. Jesus
No.
Christ.
That one I'm not going there.
American Kobe. Sorry, call it American Kobe.
It's the Wagyu American Kobe. That one I'm not going for.
Just say Kobe because you can't pronounce Kobe.
Yeah, exactly. So no,
Kobe's a rapist.
So they had a A5 Wagyu on the menu.
Thank you.
And it's just fucking amazing.
When you ordered it, did you say Wagyu like an asshole?
No. I let her order.
She ordered it. Of course she did. Of course she did. That Minx is like, Mike, you're stupid. Have some Wagyu.
So the first
next time we'll double. Me, you, your mom, that girl.
Yeah, exactly. So
some Wagyu.
So the first night, ordered a bunch of fucking apps, and then the meal with obviously you order it by the ounce, and I think the first night we ordered 4 ounces of it, and it was just so goddamn amazing. Just you get these 1 ounce little slivers of Wagyu, and you had to just cut them into 3 little pieces, just so each one just pop it in, let it fucking dissolve in your goddamn mouth. I
have a quick question.
Yeah.
Why 3 pieces? Why 3 pieces? Who else was there?
Well, it was just that much. Like
there's 2 of you.
No. Each ounce. So
you cut each ounce of 3 pieces.
I take an ounce because you don't want to just scoop the whole fucking ounce and waste it in one bite.
You were going 2/3 to her third, weren't you?
No,
such a fat guy move. I love it.
I'm a respectable motherfucker like that. Like no,
you were going 2/3 to her third. You confused her with the math. I get that move. Playing the game for a long time, you get 2 or 1 every time. You chew faster.
So, no, and that's just it. You don't even want to chew these fucking shit. It's just you let it sit there and it just fucking melts. It was
Wagyu was good.
It is so fucking good. The shrimp cocktail was amazing. I mean, the shrimp was basically the size of lobster tails. It was fucking.
Oh, hold on, I have a proclamation, like I do. Yeah. My proclamations. Everybody, you ready for this? No. A5 Wagyu is good.
A5 Wagyu is good. Yes, it is.
You're welcome.
But it was to the point that it was just so fucking good. Like we had a few different restaurants throughout the weekend, but we didn't have any plans for dinner last night because it was night 2 of the Halloween Horror Nights, and we're just like, we were halfway through the meal and already like, okay, we're coming back this weekend. So we did this twice. Second round went for 6 ounces.
This is the split.
Yeah.
Did you have other things?
Oh, of course we did. Oh,
okay.
Oh, of course. There was plenty of other stuff, but and it was all fucking amazing. They had these bacon wrapped caramelized dates. They had fucking pork belly. They had these fantastic salad. They made the like I said, the shrimp cocktail. There was a shitload of stuff. But come on, when that was the one you hold up on the pedestal.
A bacon wrapped caramelized date is a fucking cop out.
I mean, it is what it is. It's fucking delicious.
Wrap something else.
It was delicious.
Isn't it a date of prune?
Yeah, I think it's in the prune family.
It's an adult prune, I think.
I think it's in the prune family. But they had like candy almonds inside the wrap of it. It was a delicious. It was an appetizer.
I'm sure. I hate when they fucking use fruits and nuts to charge me $12 for fruits and nuts. Fuck off.
100%. But it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But the Wagyu was the pedestal one. It was like that. That's why I'm just talking about that. And then
the great Wagyu.
Yeah. So it was like, and then they had a balcony literally right out of the steakhouse, and the whole reason we picked so we were going to a different steakhouse, and all of the resorts aren't Disney resorts, but they're in the vicinity of it, so you can always see like the fireworks at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And we found this rooftop with a balcony, and it's like, well, I don't know if they're like, it's like a bar where you just walk in and I'm just gonna go watch the fucking fireworks, because it's also the 4 fucking seasons. And when I called and I started explaining, they were like, oh, well, they alluded. They didn't say you couldn't do that, but they alluded that it was fucking frowned upon.
Don't be a dick.
And then they also said, oh, well, we know when the fireworks go off, because they have views of Epcot and the Magic Kingdom. And they're like, we know when the fireworks are going off, and we'll actually stop service and let our customers go out into the balcony with their cocktails and watch the fireworks.
How nice of them.
Holy fucking...
No, those pictures were awesome.
It was awesome. And then so last night we're there and caught fucking sunset. Couldn't have, I mean, Jesus 2 goddamn nights at a fucking A+ 110% fucking awesome steakhouse. And I just sat there holding all my shit together. Just don't say cunt. Just don't say, like, cause
don't grab her tits.
I'm still me, So it's like, oh, it's so fucking hard to straighten up in these places.
It's not easy to be normal.
It ain't easy being green, man.
I am not gonna argue with that.
But fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
You had a hell of a weekend.
Hell of a fucking weekend. Yeah.
You know what I like about our this dumb show?
What?
When we pick our weekly topic, we don't pick it based on what we might do, or like we don't do something because of the topic.
Right.
We pick the topic because of what we're doing.
Right.
You were going to a fancy restaurant this week.
Right.
It made things real easy.
Well, yeah. I mean, the fancy restaurant thing was a side topic 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and you went to
and then it was like we had the fucking beef and beer. Then we had the other thing last week, and then it was like, oh, okay. Well, this just is gonna work.
It lined up nice.
Yeah,
it's nice. Like you were just having a fancy weekend. I'm like, oh,
this fucking
seems like this works out all right.
Awesome.
No, that Wagyu. You sent me a picture of that fucking beef. Jesus Christ! I made Wagyu once.
Yeah.
And
see, that's the thing. Like there's a butcher in Boynton Beach that I know can get that. I'm just terrified that I'll fuck it up.
You will. You're a terrible cook, so that makes sense.
I'm not. I can follow
You're,
instructions.
you're mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best, exactly. But I can follow
Your
instructions.
mom, I bet, can cook. I bet your mom can cook.
I bet my mom can make a Wagyu.
I know she could do some Wagyu. She's good with meat.
Fuck you.
This will never end.
No.
This will never end. This is going to be a ongoing, forever topic. Your mom and me should never have met.
Never have met. No, that was a bad idea.
We should never have met.
It's a bad idea. I should have just told you to fucking ship that shit.
Yeah, ship it. Yeah, me and your mom.
Have
45 minutes felt like
channel
14
market
seconds.
throw some beers in and have them pay for the shipping.
That's right. So we have a couple more things to get to, though.
All right. We got some time. It's not like we're just doing 2 hours of yelling.
There it is. Speaking of them.
Do we have to?
You just did.
Do we have to? I'm being cunty, but do we have to?
You just did.
All right, fine. Fuck it. Do it.
It's important to
do it then.
We've talked about this last week, and it was a source of some discomfort.
I stand by everything. I listened to the whole show back.
Sure.
For the whole ride to Orlando, I stand by everything I said.
But no, I'm not talking about the last week's show. Fucking last week's show's over. It's done. You can't unring that bell.
It was amazing. It was.
Yeah, it's a great show.
If
you can't ring that bell.
If there was a weekly award, it would win.
So we're doing the chug battle with the fucking craft beer cocks who are sensitive. And I put it out there to the beef page.
Yeah.
And I said, we need teammates. Because obviously the craft beer page has plenty of people who can drink beer, and they drink beer every day, and I'm one of them, but I'm a beefer.
Sure.
See, here's the thing they didn't really expect.
So we kind of announced this last week, and the entire process of you gotta join the group, and you gotta
announce, yeah.
You gotta do an audition video where you're chugging, and team captains you and that other guy will pick the team.
So what we did was we decided you have to proclaim what team you would like to be on.
That's part of it as well, yes.
And it gives the captain of the team first right of refusal.
See, that part I didn't know. That's interesting.
And it makes you a free agent if you don't get picked.
So if you don't make the team you want, you can be drawn. You can be drawn by the lesser than team.
See, here's how I'm handling this. Yes, lesser than by a mile.
Yeah.
I'm accepting everyone.
He's got a fucking army.
If you proclaim, I'm not saying everyone participates. You're on the team. They're called alternates.
Oh, this is the whole reason I'm going to do my video now. I'm going to make the team.
Yes, you are.
Be like fucking Latimer. Place at the table. Yeah.
That's right. Starting defense.
Place at the table. Whoa.
Then he rapes that girl and things go awry.
Well, nobody's perfect.
So what was great was I had my normal people. Like Fitzy was the first to draw a line in the stand. Matt Fitzmaurice, he picked us. I knew he was going to. Mm-hmm. Dan Bob picked us, obviously. Jumptown, the guy who's doing a podcast right now, he's a beefer. He's awfully fast. Did not see that coming. He's a quickie.
He's on your team.
Of course he is.
Oh, okay, because there's actually a comment. The Donnelly food truck jumped in the Facebook with a comment about Jumptown for the win in the chug off. And God, my eyes are terrible. And
it says hashtag NSB, probably.
And bids. Wait.
It's fine.
Oh,
it's NSB.
No, he misspelled it. He said bibs are only for squirters.
No chance Jumptown misspelled something. No way.
No. It's Donnelly.
Adam Jumptown. Oh, it's Donnie.
Yeah, it's Donnie. So I think
there's less of a chance Donnie misspelled
it was during our bib conversation, I'm assuming. So he said bibs are only for squirters. But he spelled chug with 2 J's, and that's why I thought he was on the other team.
Got to do it. No, he's just Donnie.
So you guys are just you're.
I keep adding people.
So they're stealing gimmicks from you, and they're stealing names from Snoop D-O Double G.
So, and then one guy decides he's going to try out for the team. I said you have to join the craft beer page, post a video as an audition, pick your side.
Yeah.
Some guy with the last name Melvin, who I've never seen before, fucking Discount Tom Petty's City. He looks like fucking David Spade's cousin, holding a baby. Tags me like, this ought to be good. And just deletes a 16-ounce stout in like a second and a half.
Oh, shit. And
I said, oh, yes, you're on the team. Mike, they're flying someone in from Idaho.
Now, they who?
Oh, what's his name?
The
There's
craft beer,
Mo.
the craft,
There's Mo, and there's the other guy.
the cold takes page.
Yeah, no, the Mo and the other guy. Fuck, I never remember his name. He's a short fella. He's got a beard. He's very angry. Always angry. So you have Mo, you have Jess, and you have the rest. And then you have Al, who does it sometimes.
I know.
Matt
There's
Mondello.
Al's a great fucking guy. I love Al.
And they've had Matt Ricci on. They've had me on. They've had Nastasha and Steven.
Yeah.
There's one more voice, and I don't remember his name, but he's the captain of their team. I think he calls himself like Barry Nex or something like that. Barry Nex or like Tommy Drinks maybe. I don't know. He's got some sort of drinking name. He's their team captain. He's wicked butthurt about. He's so mad. Like I picked up Justin Pike for my team. Justin is what he is. He's something different, but he's fast.
So who are they flying in?
Skylar Young, who's probably watching right now. He's a big fan of our podcast, and I like Skylar a lot. And he's I call him my son.
Yeah.
Because we have a similar thing. I'm like an older, little special version of him. Less tattoos and piercings. And he's flying in from Idaho to be on their team. And I feel bad. That's an expensive flight. And I hope someone pays for it for him.
I mean, here's the thing.
Because they don't know what Ferg's bringing.
As someone who's flown in for these weird events, I can't really fault him on that one. But to fly in to lose.
And they're going to lose so bad. They don't know what I'm bringing.
I mean,
that scene in Commando when he breaks in the gun store, the greatest gun store of all time?
Yeah.
And gets an artillery. That's me.
That's you.
They think I'm buying handguns. I bring them bazookas. I have a nuke.
I have a goddamn 1984 Cadillac Eldorado convertible Ray Don Sean with a fucking 4-barrel bazooka, bitch.
So one of the things I said was to join my team. To audition, you have to join the Craft Beer Mafia.
Oh, it was nice of you.
Yes, of course. I want to give. I like that pig. I like those people. I want them to grow that group. I think it's a fun group. What I didn't say was I chose my words very carefully because that's my thing. I choose my words carefully.
Well, you appreciate quality content, and I appreciate that.
But also, you don't need to audition if I've chosen you already.
Go on.
So you have to be a member of my page to be a beef page person, a beef group person. That's a rule. And to audition for my team, must join the Craft Beer Mafia.
Right.
But if I don't require you to audition, I've chosen you. You don't need to join. You don't need to audition. You can stay back in the shadows. They think they're bringing Hammerhead Hagen. They think they're flying him under my radar.
Yeah.
What they don't realize is I'm bringing Hammerhead Hagen.
You have Hammerhead Hagen.
I've already had him, and I've also got fucking Charles. I've also got what's his name? The main guy. It's 12. Come on.
Fuck you.
Come on. Diggstown.
I know Diggstown. I know. Whatever Diggs. Yeah. Fucking.
No, Diggs is the bad guy. His name is not Diggs. Yeah, the guy. Fucking. What's his real name? From Iron Eagle. The black dude from Iron Eagle. Thank you. I'm bringing. I have Louis Gossett Jr. and Hammerhead Hagen.
We need to work on that.
I am Louis Gossett Jr. and I brought Hammerhead Hagen. And you got the fucking cuck kid in the girl from fucking F was a Family's father. Bruce Dern.
Oh.
Laura Dern's dad.
Okay.
She's the mom.
All right.
I'm bringing. I don't think they understand what's coming. Not to mention, I have Hammerhead Hagen's best friend, who's fucking also Hammerhead Hagen.
Okay. So
they are beefers, and I know them well, and they're going to wreck shit.
So Skylar, make sure you get a refundable ticket.
Yeah, you don't want this smoke. Here's the thing about your boy Ferg. I don't like losing. I'm not a loser.
Don't want the smoke, you fucking cunt.
No one wants this. I think I'm the 7th best at this point on my team. We have 17 people on the set. We have cheerleaders. And
you have some that are just bragging but haven't actually posted videos.
That's okay. They don't have to. They don't need to do anything. We are fine. We are fine. It's not. They changed though. It's an 8-person chug off like over the top, and then there's a 5-person team chug.
What the fuck is that?
Where it's basically 5 people face to face chug 5 beers. Fast team to finish wins. It's a team event, and the last person must chug Das Boot.
Yeah, it'll work.
It's gonna be a shit show.
It'll work.
I'm not sure where to put all these players, but they're going to be put somewhere.
Where's this happening?
Apothecary Ales in North Reading.
Apothecary.
That's January 19th. Apothecary Ales, North Reading.
Mm-hmm.
Mo Beer Cold Takes podcast will be live. I will be causing a ruckus as usual because you bring Ferg, you bring the Hurricane.
Look, I just want it to be made known that I support this event and in no way am trying to sabotage it.
Why would you? It's going to be a great event.
That's why I'm just putting it out there. You know, don't want to be accused of anything.
Not a saboteur.
I don't want to be accused of anything. We've mentioned this fucking event. How many
You know what I'm
times?
curious about, though? I have a small theory. I'm going to put it out there because you can't, I can. Last week's show was met with some controversy. People weren't pleased with us.
Unfortunately, it was internal controversy and not public, so we just got to shut our fucking mouths about it.
But I won't go deep into that. There was some people upset, and I'm really hoping I'm right about this. They chose to record tonight, not yesterday. Those people.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, they didn't put their podcast out today. They're holding their cards close to their chest. Mm-hmm. Is there a possibility this was all a work?
Here's the thing.
And they're trying to fuck with us, which I'd be impressed by.
I would. I hope they are. Because, I mean, anything said privately is private, but anything said publicly is going to get responded to.
Yes.
Them's are the rules.
They are the rules.
Them's are the rules. So, bring it.
You know what our logo is for the Chug Tea that you're on, right?
Which one now?
It's NWO.
Have I sent you the big graphics I've made?
I don't know. I have some.
Because as I've mentioned many times, I'm a stickler about fonts and.
Yeah, we need an NSB NWO font. I have one, but I'll send it to you and you tell me if it's okay.
I got them sitting on. Yeah, I think
Mark Mordaunt.
After one of these shows one night, I was drunk and I made one. It was around the same time I made the FWB one that was supposed to be a sponsored thing, but I was like, I decided to take the high road on that situation.
They went D-Gen X, which is fine. It's a good move as a response, but they really should go like Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. I might piss myself, Mike, and I don't leave the show to piss.
Uh-huh. All right, let's do word of
the
the week.
So we should do word of the week.
Let's do word of the week.
This week's word of the week was invented by a local restaurant that you and I decided could be made dirty.
Yep.
I put it out to a group we don't talk about. The word of the week is Rusty McRib.
Rusty McRib.
And I asked some degenerates to define it in a sexual or gross way. Some answers were terrible. One person didn't understand the assignment and told me how good the sandwich was. I'm sure it is great.
Fucking moron.
But one man, Mark Mordaunt, who's yes, Mark Mordaunt is a great moderator of the beef group. He's also our stat geek and one of the meme guys and Photoshop guys I use.
Okay.
His answer for Rusty McRib.
Yep.
Eating her ass from the back with McDonald's barbecue sauce. When you grab a hold of her rib cage for maximum tongue depth. Amazing, I know. Yeah.
Rusty.
So you're eating ass from the back, maximum tongue depth.
With barbecue sauce.
Hey, Mike, get a second?
I got a second.
React to that.
The Rusty McRib. So you're eating her ass from the back. All right. All right. Now the back, eating the ass from the back is almost one of those things where you have to be eating her ass from the back. But I guess you could be eating the pussy and then drop down to the ass. So I guess okay, I see what you're doing. All right. So we've got her position from the back. All right. Potentially maybe on all fours, or maybe she's like, her chin's down but hips are up. Okay. Then you got to get some of the tangy McDonald's barbecue sauce. I believe some places are actually charging like an extra $quarter now for this shit. But either way, it's worth the 50 cents to get 2 of them. So you gotta, I wouldn't say like just pour. You gotta like drizzle it down. You gotta make it a slow, deliberate pour as it drizzles down. um, especially a shapely lady. You want to get it like right around like the tippity top of the tailbone area. So it kind of cascades down and makes a nice. It's all presentation is so important in life, especially in situations like the rusty McRib. So it's drizzling down, but you also at the same time as you start, you start drizzling it down. You want to spread them apart, so it drizzles in the right direction. So it kind of like it comes down in this type of motion. So you got it spread, and you're dumping. It's almost like you can actually position it so it's dripping as you're spreading down there. Then once the circumference of the sphincter
Go
is
on.
surrounded by this delicious, tangy McDonald's barbecue sauce that you paid 50 cents for. That's when you approach. So you're prepare yourself because you're about to get your brown wings, and you go in.
Brown wings.
Well, you get your red wings one way, you get your brown wings the other way. One of them has barbecue sauce. Figure it out. And
All right.
so I just watched The Exorcist and that whole lick me scene, and it's just, mom got her brown wings.
Like me.
And so you go in. Now, at this point, you're done pouring your two little McDonald's containers of barbecue sauce, and it's cascaded down. It's covered the butthole, and you're in, and you got your tongue, and you're working it. And this is where the McRib part comes into play, because you're going to want to maximize her enjoyment along with your tasteful enjoyment, because obviously this barbecue sauce is just goddamn delicious. So you grab hold, but she's not enjoying the barbecue sauce, obviously, unless you want to. Well, we're not going to get into ad libs or any of that stuff. Well,
Ass to mouth action, sure.
yeah. So you're enjoying the barbecue sauce.
Give her a taste.
But you just want her to enjoy the experience as well. So you're going to want to all 10 fingers grab hold of those fucking ribs right there, and just in a fluid motion, just pull down as your tongue goes in, so it's just maximum effort is achieved. And I mean, if you want to come out and do a couple of finger wipes and give her a taste across the mouth,
you are killing this.
That's what you got to do. But
I nearly pissed myself, and you killed it. Good for you.
That is yeah, we're going to submit that to Urban Dictionary tonight.
For the first time in show history,
Yeah.
One of us left mid-show to piss.
That
is not our gimmick. That's not our gimmick.
Yeah, but we are at that point where we're usually doing sponsors at this point, and both of us are rocking in our chairs, being like, all right, hurry. And there is many nights where it's like, as soon as we both hit the off button, it's like, all right, see you later, and run.
So we should do count of the week then.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. If that's stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Mine's very simple. I did not have a bad weekend, to say the least. So it was tough. I was driving home today, and I'm like, I got to come up with cunt of the week, and I had a really fucking awesome last 5 days. So,
such a cunt.
So like,
you are the cunt of the week.
I think I'm a cunt because I just called 5 days my weekend. But
You're such an asshole.
Still, it was amazing, except for one little part. So I'm at the airport in Orlando, and I got there I got there about 10 minutes before the flight landed, and they just built a new terminal, and it happened to be the JetBlue terminal, and nobody's fucking there. Fucking place is empty. So I park. So there's the two terminal doors, and everybody kind of parks in there to pick up their people, right? But then there's this long stretch of nothingness with a massive fucking, like, what would be the equivalent of a breakdown lane.
Like your sister's ass.
A large space of nothingness. So I pull in there, and I just kind of sit. And again, when I say there's nobody, there's fucking no cars there. I'm the only one. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening. I just happen to be our buddy Bobby Kelly was on Rogan's podcast last week, so I'm listening to Robert Kelly on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Hey, Bob.
Bobby. And all of a sudden I see this neon shirt approaching from a distance.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, there's no fucking way this fucking bitch with a whistle is going to walk 2 miles to come and tell the only car in fucking 30 miles that he has to fucking circle.
You're in a fucking fire zone, kid.
Show me the fire. So I sat and I watched and I watched and I watched, and she walked all the fucking way with her little fucking radio and her little fucking whistle.
Was she fat?
No, she was very Florida white trashy.
Love fat chicks.
And she gets all the way to the car, the passenger side window. Again, sunglasses on, no selling the whole thing. Knocks on the window. I let her have that. Knocks again. Now I acknowledge she exists. And I look, and I
Such a dick.
crack the window a bit.
Such an asshole. The AC, you can't have the AC escape. You know, it's Florida.
And she goes, you can't sit here. You have to circle. I go, what?
Huh?
You can't. Mind you, you hear Rogan and Bob Kelly fucking yapping about all kinds of shit, blasting. She's
Huh?
like, you can't. You gotta. And it starts doing this, and I go, just gave her a thumbs up. Okay, fine, and just rolled the window
thing,
up.
Toots.
And again, I was 10 minutes before the plane landed. The plane landed. All right, fine. I'll do a lap. All right, fine.
Circle.
So I go and do a lap,
circle.
and I get back to the fucking terminal. Nobody's fucking there.
Except for her.
Sit in the fucking same goddamn spot.
That's right. Leave me alone.
Because I'm curious. Because at this point she had walked all the way back down to the fucking the nothing, And I'm like, there's no way. There's nobody here. And there's no fucking way she's going to get off her ass and walk all the way here. I wouldn't do it if I was in her job.
Of course not.
She does.
Oh, what a fucking cunt.
Now, it wasn't immediate. I was parked for a good, 20 minutes. She starts walking again. At this point, I kind of became a trendsetter, and one other person had fucking parked behind me.
Yes, you are a trendsetter. You set the trend.
So and I'm letting her walk all the fucking way. And she gets right about 2 feet ahead of the hood of my car. And I put it in gear and drive up to the door.
Yes.
Get all the way up to the door. Because at this point, I got the text message. The plane had landed. She's at baggage claim and all that stuff.
She's at baggage claim.
So I pull up to the door. And now she has to walk all the way back.
You played it right, my man. You played it right.
She gets up to the fucking passenger window again. Knock, knock, knock. No cell. Knock, knock, knock. Crack. You can't sit
What did
here.
I do?
You have to circle. Literally didn't even acknowledge that we had ever met before. She just basically did the same routine. You can't sit here. You got to circle. I go, oh, no, they're right there. They're coming out with the bags. Everybody here is waiting for the bags. And at this point, I literally just start going, nobody's here.
There's a lot of people's girlfriends in there.
Nobody's here. So, and she goes, well, you have to circle. And I go, oh, okay. And roll up the fucking window and sit. Fuck you. I get it. I understand the thing behind Logan, where it's a busy fucking airport and there's an ass load of cars, and the fucking whole concept of that area, the arrivals area, is so. I mean, it's Boston fucking construction. It was so underthought out. It's like, oh, we're a major fucking city. Maybe we need a bigger goddamn fucking airport. I don't know. I get it. So you gotta circle about. You gotta circle.
Sure.
You gotta circle Logan. I get that. I was the only person sitting at this fucking terminal. and
A
not
single man.
not bothering a single person. So fuck you. In the grand scheme of an awesome fucking weekend, I guess that's the worst thing that happened to me.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it sucks.
Must
And
be
again,
nice to have
my weekend was 5 days.
to never get mad the whole weekend till the end or the beginning.
The beginning. So I can only go up.
Beginning. My count of the week.
Yeah.
It's adults
Adults.
who Halloween.
Okay.
Not adults who go to costume parties and or bring their kids trick or treating.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Dress up for your kid. Your kid says, be fucking SpongeBob, be SpongeBob. I'm talking, you're 47 years old, you have no children, and you choose to dress up for the Beverly Beer Mile as an avocado to walk around drinking beer, or as the Grim Reaper to scare people, or to go to work on Halloween
Mm-hmm.
because it fell on a work day,
It did.
dressed up as a tomato.
Okay.
Kill yourself.
I feel like that a lot of this is personal. You want to explain?
I know there's nothing personal. I don't care. I don't have these
No.
problems.
I mean, like this actually happened to you this weekend.
No, there's nothing.
You didn't see a guy dressed up as an avocado drinking beer.
It pissed me off on
You didn't
Saturday.
see a fucking guy dressed up as fucking LeBron James at a bar.
Okay. All right, fine. Fuck it. Here we go. Let's fucking go. I went to the Beer Mile on Saturday. There was an avocado. There was the Grim Reaper. There were people dressed up. It's fucking not even Halloween.
When you
Grow
say
the fuck
stuff
up.
like the Grim Reaper trying to scare people, was he part of the gimmick or like because Salem has?
He was wearing
Salem has
this was
people.
Beverly.
Oh,
Beverly.
all right.
And he was wearing the Grim Reaper costume with the sickle in the fucking face, drinking beer. Go kill yourself. Stop.
Mhm.
Don't walk around in costume. I didn't even consider putting a costume on. I wore orange by accident.
Well, it was the 30th, not Halloween.
Yeah, no
not
shit.
Halloween.
No, yeah, exactly. The 29th, actually. 29th.
Oh, okay, even better.
Halloween's Monday, right? Yeah, Halloween's Monday.
Halloween was yesterday.
So, and then I go, so Halloween's yesterday. Yes, that's true. I bring my daughter to her friend's house. My daughter is 15 years old. Her and her friend dressed like Blue Man Group, aka black outfit, a bald wig, and blue paint. I bought that for her on Monday before they went there.
That's called a bald
They
cap,
looked
by the way.
fit. I don't give a fuck. They looked great. They put blue paint on.
Yeah.
They stood there and handed out candy to children and made them uncomfortable.
So it wasn't a Halloween party. They did that just to give candy to trick-or-treaters.
Yes, they stood there and didn't talk.
That's
It's
fucking
kind of creepy.
No, I can appreciate I appreciate that.
No, I have no problem. My
That-
daughter, she's 15.
No,
have fun.
But just
Halloween.
creeping out kids trick-or-treating, I kind of love that.
They made
That's-
two toddlers cry,
that's
which I was
awesome.
proud of. So while they're doing that, I said to my wife, let's get some dinner.
Mhm.
We tried one restaurant closed. Mondays are tough around here.
Yeah.
Second restaurant wide open. Let's go in. There's two bartenders at the restaurant. One is going as a whore zombie. Hoary zombie.
Yeah.
We got the makeup, we got the eyes, the contacts are in, also tits are out, ass is out, fishnet stockings. Fantastic. I am 100% behind going for it as a woman on Halloween.
She's getting at least 22% tip.
Yeah, send it. I like that. I'm not going to be mad about that.
Yeah.
What I look at mad about is the man bartender
Mhm.
who went as Ali G,
All right.
a Borat derivative, I guess we'll call it.
I know who LEG is.
Sacha Baron Cohen character.
Yes. Borat was born out of the LEG show. Yes.
And I like Ali G. I like the Ali G show. I like
fantastic
that
show,
character. I like Sacha Baron Cohen. I'm not going to badmouth him, but when a 6'3" white man puts on a fucking Kevin Garnett jersey, some big pants, and the dumb sunglasses with some plastic chains and the hair thing,
Yeah.
and starts doing the impression poorly, I'm going to get mad. Because you just serve me a drink. Don't say big ups.
Oh.
Don't say a lot of mercy.
He was trying to do the gimmick while serving. Like, were you? I'm gonna answer my own question, but you weren't even entertaining this guy. It wasn't like you were.
No,
like,
I did
you were
not
like,
respond.
Hey, bro, I get the reference, and he starts trying to play along. No.
I said I would like a tall Bud Light because I'm trying to cut my calories down.
Oh my
And he said,
God.
"Big ups."
You'll never be allowed back in the Pink Mafia again.
Yes. And then he gave me my drink. He said, "Lord of mercy."
That's not even an LAG thing.
I know that's Dave Chappelle and
Half-Baked, yeah.
and Half-Baked. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, this is uncomfortable."
Ali G is an Englishman pretending to be black.
Can you
not
can you send the zombie over with the tits?
So, are you saying
Adults who Halloween are my country?
Yeah, but you don't hate the bartender, the zombie bartender. So is
because of
is it-
course I appreciate
so
the
hang
women.
Hang on now. So is it adults who Halloween, or is it just his bullshit attempt at Halloweening? Like if he had done a better job, had taken a bit more effort in putting together his costume, but not tried to do a character, just was a bartender dressed up for the occasion. So
I'm going to tell you how.
So men
can't
can't do it. Basically, men can't.
No. Yes, of course, unless they're hot.
Hot men can do it.
So listen, here's my point.
They call them hot cops.
Unless you're a hot chick,
Yeah.
as an adult, do not Halloween. Disclaimer: Halloween parties, your kid asked. But if you're just a regular person and you're not a hot chick, just be yourself. Just be yourself, man. I don't want to talk. I don't want to see you. I actually fucking hate Halloween now. I fucking hate it. Halloween can fuck itself. Halloween's over for me.
This is literally
no. Let me finish.
This is literally the text messages I've been getting all weekend.
These fucking decorations on the lawns, the 12-foot fucking werewolf, the 14-foot fucking clown yelling at me, fuck off. It's not Christmas. We're not doing fucking Halloween decorations. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. Where do you put this shit? How big's your garage? Where are you putting that werewolf?
Most of them are
He's
inflatable.
14 feet tall yelling at me. No, I don't like Halloween anymore. I'm done with it. And it pisses me off when adults fucking dress up for it. You're going to go to work, dress like a fucking butterfly, fucking kill yourself. You work in an accounting office, fuck off. You're a teacher. If you're a teacher, fine. 3rd grade at the max. 4th grade, dress like yourself. No one's impressed. Or dress like the Terrifier. Scare the fuck out of people. I fucking hate it so much. I fucking hate it. I'm trying to be calm because I don't want to yell at people.
Are you?
But these fucking people in these fucking costumes can fucking die. Why are you dressing up? You're a fucking you're an adult.
So where's the line between dressing up and dressing up if you have something to go to? Like you said you don't mind if like couples go to a Halloween party and there's no kids.
No, party's great. Party's awesome.
So if you have something to do, great. If you're just dressing up because it's a day,
yes. Okay. If you go to work at a regular job, they took a fucking group photo of the restaurant I was in last night. They took a fucking group photo. Everybody gathered round Ali G because he was tall.
Do you want to call him out or no?
No, I would never.
Right,
I like this place. I would never call him out.
All right,
They took a fucking group photo. And I looked over and said, they're taking a picture.
Yeah.
There was one guy in there with a Vote for Pedro shirt. I can respect that. You're kind of in costume, you're going for it, but not fully.
Yeah.
He didn't have a fucking wig on and glasses. Fine, cool. There was an Asian dude in there dressed like he was training some ninjas. And I wasn't sure if he was in costume or actually training some ninjas. He looked like the guy from fucking what's it called? The fucking movie with Fred. What's his name? I can never get these things. It's a karate movie from the 80s. The guy from Road Trip, the dad from Road Trip.
Dad from Road Trip.
The kid who bangs the blacker from Road Trip's dad.
Fred Ward is the dad from
Fred
Road
Ward.
Trip.
Yep. We're getting there. Fred Ward. He's also in a Remo Williams.
Remo Williams.
He was dressed like Remo Williams' trainer.
Wow.
And I couldn't tell if that was on purpose or just because he dressed like that.
A super deep cut. Well played, Andy.
We had deep referencing. I couldn't tell.
Deep.
Was he the last dragon as well? I don't know.
I don't know.
He had an outfit on. But anyways.
Because he's just some dick in a gi.
He was just some guy. He was Asian. It all made sense. I couldn't tell.
Did you just come from karate practice on Route 1, dickhead?
Fuck it. Just don't dress up. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Run to a tree as fast as you can till you die. Keep bouncing back till it's over. You're dressing up. Ugh. Again, if your kid says, "Dad, be fucking, I don't know, a superhero," do it. If you are going to a party, do it.
All right, so here's one. Parents of kids that are too young to ask these requests or know any better. So
No.
like the parent that dresses up as the Mandalorian and carries the baby as Baby Yoda. Where's that fall?
Kill yourself.
Oh,
Kill
okay.
yourself.
So just dress the kid up.
It's a KYS because I didn't. I had one. I didn't. I would never.
So you didn't support the.
It's for the likes. It's for the likes.
I know what it's for.
It's just for the
I
likes.
know
The kid don't give a fuck.
The kid doesn't know what it is.
If my daughter, who's 15, asks me to do something, I'm in. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done things.
Yeah,
I've dressed up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, very little bit, but here and there. But never for a 1-year-old. She was a chicken when she was 1. I wasn't a chicken.
Put a little rouge on, tuck your sack back. Yeah, okay.
She wasn't. She was a chicken. I wasn't. You know what I was?
Chicken?
My daughter, her first Halloween was a chicken.
Okay.
She dressed up. I put her in a chicken costume. My wife did.
You didn't dress up as Colonel Sanders? Seems like an easy one.
I dressed up as a fat adult.
All right, so
walking around the neighborhood getting drunk.
Okay. Thank you for segueing. Before we wrap up, because this is something I've never experienced because I don't have kids, so I've never been trick or treating as an adult. But getting like texts from my friends who have kids and they're going trick or treating, and the neighborhood fathers will just pass the beers out house to house. Is that something that happens with you, or you've experienced?
I'll also bring them.
Oh, so you just bring your hobo sack of fucking
and I piss in people's backyards.
Okay. So,
I have peed in more backyards in my neighborhood.
A little less fun and classy than I heard. It's more just homeless
Zero.
Andy fucking
Zero. Well,
with his sack of cans and fucking pissing in backyards.
Hurricane Andrew shows up. Deal with it. I am making my own fun.
Oh, shit.
I go to a buddy of mine's house down the street, which we used to because we had kids that were young. We'd get fucking hammered before we trick or treated, then walk around getting more hammered and pee in backyards.
That's fucking fantastic.
The wives would drink wine. Him and I would be shit faced.
Fantastic.
Shout out, Scotty. Shout out, Scotty.
Shout out, Scotty.
All right, do the sponsors. I gotta get out of here.
All right, let's do that.
It's embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing.
Thank you to our sponsors, Patty Kelly's, 154 Washington Street in Peabody, at Patty Kelly's on Instagram. They do karaoke Monday and Wednesday nights, brunch on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, noon to 3, open daily till 1 in the morning. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram and crosscountrymortgage.com. Channel Maca Brewing Kid, 95 Rantoul Street in Beverly, at Channel Maca Brewing on Instagram. Taproom hours are Wednesday through Friday, 3 to 10, Saturdays noon to 10, Sundays noon to 6. ChannelMacaBrewing.com is the website. Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton, at Ben Franklin _Print Co on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. Mention F Buddies and get 10% off your next order. I can't look up anymore when I do these fucking spots.
Nope, you cannot.
Nick's Place, you can find them online. Of course, their website, nicksplaceonline.com. This one's going to change probably week to week until I get comfortable with it.
This is tough for me.
Yeah, nicksplaceonline.com. You can find all of their locations, including the brand new location, Hampton Falls, 115 Lafayette Road. They also have Winthrop, Revere, etc., etc., etc. And you can also order online, nicksplaceonline.com. They're delicious, incredible, multi-purpose, and highly sexual salad dressing.
Imagine eating ass with that dressing.
It was something that was actually discussed over this weekend. Just dolloping the tip of my dick.
Just Dredging your dick in that dressing.
Here you go.
Bury it
Here's
in
a
ass.
treat.
Oh, Nick's place. Spread it.
Nick's Place.
Oh,
At
so hot.
nicksplace.online on Instagram. And like every one of their shops has their own Instagram. I can't just go down the whole goddamn list.
There's 700 Nick's
There is
places. but
literally
we wrote one.
7,000 Nick's Places. And those are
We did
just
the
the
one.
ones that are associated with us. There's also 1,000.
Don't forget Salisbury and Saugus and North Reading and all the fucking Nick's places.
nicksplaceonline.com. Do it.
right.
Anything else before we get the fuck out of here?
Did we do all the sponsors?
We did all the sponsors. Nick's Place is the newest.
I guess I got one more thing to say.
Oh,
I did kind of the week about Halloween people, but
yes.
the forever and truest kind of the week of Craig Bates. So fuck Craig.
See you next Tuesday, guys.
We will see you next Tuesday. ladies.